We know positive thinking works, it's obvious. The challenge is when to do it and when not to. I'm not saying be negative. What I'm saying is when do you focus on existing in your future, knowing through knowingness deep inside that you already have everything you want. I see the money in the bank. I see the success. I see the life that I'm living, even when I don't have those things yet, because I have them inside. And it gives this feeling of success being inevitable, which allows success to be inevitable. This works. The issue is, how do we get there? The problem is that we're missing pieces often. What I found was that there's really three things to follow and think about as I was doing this. I know this through subjective experience, but I also know that it always works because I've spent enough time exploring wisdom traditions from many, many cultures and societies and time periods, and I always see the same themes. The essentials underneath, if you look hard enough, are the same. The first thing is to recognize that you just don't know. The part of ourself that we know the best that exists in this world that we use to navigate the day to day is not very smart. It's limited in what it knows. That's the first thing to understand. The second is that the barrier between the deeper truth inside yourself and tapping into that source so you are able to feel as if deep inside you already have everything that you want. There's a sense of inner completeness. Is accessible through our experience inside, which often feels like pain, but it's really not. It's what I would call unmanifested joy. And when you experience that unmanifested joy, it turns into joy. If you think in a positive way and disconnect yourself from what's coming up there, it's not going to work. The third thing that I realized is that working on myself and trying got confused in my mind. And it's essential. Working on myself, in other words, working on being positive, working on having this inner knowingness that success is inevitable, allowing it to be inevitable, does not come from not doing the work. There is no contradiction between allowing yourself to be successful and the need to force results. This is confusing, but it's actually really simple. It has to do with what am I? Who am I? The part of myself that knows everything, when I allow that part to emerge and take charge and use and direct the other parts of myself, everything lines up perfectly. And I don't need to work on myself and I don't need to work on my business. Do I have to do hard things all day long? But who's deciding what those things are? The deeper part of myself. It's really that simple. Who's in charge? If you and the part of yourself that doesn't know much about anything is in charge, I don't care how positive you get. I don't care how much you create a belief inside yourself that you're going to be successful. You're going to get held back, and you're the one that's holding you back.